Yo, it's been a minute. I'm back from my military training and I've got some awesome videos coming up before the end of the month. I have to say though, it was super scary leaving for a month like I did, especially as a small creator, and I am just so thankful that so many of you continued watching the videos and continued interacting with me on different social media and things, and I actually saw an increase in views and subscribers over the past 28 days, and that just blows my mind because I didn't upload anything really. So thank you very much if you are subscribed, if you watched, if you do anything to support this channel, I really appreciate it. I've got a couple of weeks off work coming up and I'm hoping to put that time to good use. So today I thought I'd share some products with you that would make for awesome gifts for a health-conscious gamer in your life, or yourself. Holidays are coming up, but truthfully, these things would make awesome gifts for any time of the year, which is helpful because I'm kind of making this video late and I can't promise that all of these things will get to you before Christmas. But I never heard of someone who complained about a gift being late, and if they have, then I don't think you should buy gifts for that person. Anyway, I'll organize the list from cheapest to most expensive, and as usual, there's going to be chapters in the timeline for each of them. I'll link to the items below and make a note if it's a referral link that benefits the channel, as well as link to my video talking about the product for more in-depth reviews, because most of these products are things that I've made videos about before. I can't speak for other YouTubers, but I feel like these videos are just convenient ways to talk about stuff that you've reviewed throughout the year and have referral links for, which is pretty much true. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. But it's also helpful as an end of the year roundup for things that I actually like during the year. So if you have questions about these items, or if you have a gift idea that I didn't mention, leave a comment below or stop by the stream and let me know. First item up on the list is an accessory for VR. The Oculus Quest 2 came out recently and they're super popular because of the high quality to price ratio. I think VR is an amazing way to combine gaming with exercise, as in I think it's the absolute best way to do that. I picked one up despite owning a Valve Index and I absolutely love it, but my biggest complaint about it was the tiny controller. I don't even have huge hands, but they just feel awkward. I'm also very used to the Index controllers that feature a strap that keeps them attached to your hands. This means I don't have to actively hold on to the controller, I can relax my hands. Well, ProTubeVR, the same company that makes the rifle stock that I made a video about a while back, made the answer to all of my issues. Well, all of my VR issues with, all of my Oculus Quest 2 issues. ProStraps. ProStraps connect to your Quest 2 controller and turn them kind of into Valve Index style controllers. That way you don't have to keep holding on to the controller, you can kind of relax your hand. And at $20, it's an easy buy. It's super recommended by me, and I plan on doing a video about this soon, like next week soon. And when I do that video, I'll link it here, but I'll also go deeper into how to connect these to your controller, why I like them so much, and just a little more details on the product itself. But like I said, 20 bucks, super awesome, get it. A Theracane may not be directly related to gaming, and it's not made for gamers either, but it's something that I absolutely recommend to everybody who has a back. So if you don't have a back, if you're a jellyfish and you're watching this video, then you can just skip to the next item. But for everybody else, you need one of these. The Theracane is a physical therapy tool that allows you to perform pressure point massages to your back and other places on your body, but to be honest, I pretty much just use it on my back. It can be used at a desk or on the couch, and it's a freaking lifesaver when it comes to sore backs. They run about $20 to $30 depending on which one that you buy, and I promise you, anyone receiving one of these as a gift is going to love you. In fact, if you want to send me another one, I'll put my address below. I'm not actually going to do that. In my video about carpal tunnel, I briefly talked about the Deltahub Carpio. It's a really unique wrist rest that's actually super ergonomic and helps prevent carpal tunnel and forearm fatigue. It cradles your palm and moves across your desk with your hand. I use it on my mouse hand, but I will repeat my thoughts here that I did in that last video, and that is that it may not be appropriate for all types of gaming. It does add a little drag to your movements, and if you're playing a game where you need to be fast and precise, it might get in the way a little bit until you get used to it. Also, it's only for the right hand, so is it a perfect solution? Not really, but it has a very unique design and will actually help if you're worried about carpal tunnel, which makes it at least worth trying. And for 30 bucks, it's not gonna break the bank for most. This next one might be a surprise considering that I made fun of it quite a bit, but the Scuf gaming pillow. I still think it's a ridiculous product, but it's well made and it actually helps if you're using a controller or you need some support to avoid having shoulder pain or posture that causes pain. It comes in at $40 and I think that's fair for the quality and for the purpose. Could you just prop up some pillows? Yeah, you definitely could. But if you want to be fancy about it, or if you want to have something that's specifically made for this purpose, then this is it. Just don't tell anyone that you bought it. This video wouldn't be complete if I didn't mention some gaming energy drinks, seeing as how that's how a lot of people found the channel. And my go-to recommendation these days is going to be Advanced. Now, they're my go-to because they have the best ingredients by far of any brand that I've tried, and their flavors are great. They have a focused formula with tons of helpful ingredients, which is $45 for 40 servings. But if you don't care about all those ingredients, or if you want something that's just a solid energy formula that costs a little bit less, then their energy line is going to be the one for you. It's $35 for 40 servings, and I have a video ranking all of their flavors, which I need to do an update on because since then they've released some new flavors. But I'll just tell you here, my favorite focus flavor is Electric Frostberry, and my favorite energy flavor is going to be Dream Team Punch. They do have a sample pack, but if we're being totally honest, the two flavors in the sample are my least favorite flavors. If you use the code Fracno, you'll also save some money and you'll support the channel. If energy drinks aren't your jam, or if you're looking for a meal replacement, then the easy recommendation is Control. They popped up this year and they've been killing it with their meal replacement shakes that have cereal flavors and recently other flavors as well. I think they're pretty delicious and they fill me up like crazy when you mix them with milk, but they also taste good with water, which is totally surprising. Pretty ideal for a streamer who doesn't have a ton of time to cook or a gamer whose culinary talents start and end at heating up a Hot Pocket. Even my wife, who consistently hates anything with artificial sweetener, thinks that they taste amazing. I have a video going more into the drink and I plan on reviewing the newer flavors, but an entire bag is going to cost you $52 at the moment and you'll get 20 servings. Now, I know that that seems expensive, but you can't think of this as something that you just drink when you're thirsty. It's an entire meal, and when you look at price per serving, it's a pretty affordable meal, but that's just my opinion. On top of that, using code Fracno is going to save you some money again and support the channel. My favorite flavor was this one, the Fruity Flakes, but that might change with these new flavors. We'll see. As a side note, my cat seemed to really like this bag because they've punctured holes in it, and now I have powder all over my shorts. Thanks, cats. Okay, here's where the gifts get a little pricey. These are for people that you really like. Maybe you're a parent and you're looking for a gift that your kid's gonna like, or maybe they actually sent you this video. Maybe you just want to treat yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. You should do it. You should treat yourself. I already mentioned it earlier, but the Oculus Quest 2. Buy it. It's so good. I fell in love with VR this year when I got the Valve Index, and as an old man who's been playing games all his life, I don't really get that sense of amazement anymore when I play games. Now, I enjoy games that look amazing and I appreciate them, and a good story still gets me in the feels, but it wasn't until I started playing VR that I found myself just overwhelmingly impressed. It's the kind of thing that makes me feel like a kid playing a video game for the first time. I just look around saying, whoa, that's so cool, or oh, that's so neat. I just say that constantly over and over. It's also something that people who don't even play video games can enjoy, and add to that that you can literally get a workout when playing certain games. This becomes the healthy way to game. But the Valve Index is $1,000, and you'll need a powerful PC to go along with that to run the thing, so not exactly the most accessible experience. Until the Oculus Quest 2. The Quest 2 is $299 for the 64 gig version and $399 for the 256 gig, and that refers to the internal storage because it doesn't require a PC. You can play it just about anywhere. You don't even need to set up sensors, and setting up a play area takes about 10 seconds. But you can buy an optional link cable to connect it to a PC, which will allow you to play VR games that aren't in the Oculus store. Despite being way cheaper than an Index, I have to say that the quality is amazing. And my mom even bought one of these, and we've been playing online multiplayer VR games together the last couple weeks. And at one point, while we were in a game, she looked over to me, in the game obviously, and said, "Franco, it really feels like you're there. It feels like we're hanging out." and that meant a lot to me. I haven't been able to visit her this year because traveling sucks and this year sucks, but thanks to the Quest 2 or just VR in general, we're able to kind of hang out and play games together and have fun, and it means a lot to me. I would say that that is probably one of the most impactful gaming moments I've ever had in my life, and it didn't matter what game we were playing. It just mattered that we were hanging out. So, I'm getting emotional. Just buy it, all right? It's awesome. Okay, moving along. The next item is a bit controversial, which is ridiculous, seeing as how it's a chair. But the SecretLab gaming chairs are amazing. I bought my first chair 2 years ago, but I recently got the updated version in the soft weave fabric, and I think it's perfect. It looks nice, it's comfortable, it helped me with some back pain, quality construction. I did an entire video on it, and you all brought the love for that video, which I appreciate very much. But at the moment, I think that they make the best gaming style chairs. And if you think there's a better one out there, then send it to me. No, for real. Send it to me. I need to make more videos. Until I'm proven otherwise, this is the chair to get if you can swing the price. For the smaller chair, they're about $400 depending on the model that you get. And for the Titan, which is this one, and the one that's made for bigger people like yours truly, they're about $450. I'm hoping to do more reviews and comparisons in 2021 with ergo chairs, so look out for that. Hopefully you got some ideas on what to buy that special gamer in your life. And if you did, then do that YouTube stuff, the stuff that helps the channel out, the liking and subscribing and that stuff. Until next time, peace!
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Oh my God! Yeah!